Hello, thanks for dropping in. I'm Lily, and we are Inspirited Nudges, helping you to discern those little nudges you get from spirit from time to time. In today's video, I'm going to help with differentiating between spirit guide messages and our own thoughts. Let's begin. When you experience that moment of unexpected clarity or guidance, do you ever pause to wonder, is this my own thought, or is it wisdom coming from a higher source? Differentiating between messages from a spirit guide and our own thoughts can be challenging, as both can seem very internal and personal. How do we really tell them apart? It's a profound question, isn't it? But when you stop to pay attention, the subtleties become obvious. Firstly, let's think about the nature of the messages we receive. Messages are sent to us via a variety of mediums, including through subtle signs, synchronicities, recurring patterns, and dreams. Messages believed to be from spirit guides are often characterized by a sense of deep wisdom and impartiality. They're like those unexpected aha moments that bring clarity, offering insights or guidance that seem beyond our usual thought patterns, unlike the usual chatter that clutters our minds. In contrast, our own thoughts are typically more coloured by personal emotions and biases. Distinguishing between these can prove to be quite an introspective journey. And then there's this idea of aligning with our higher self. Messages from beyond are supposed to nudge us towards growth and compassion, right? But how often do we find our own thoughts doing the exact opposite, driven by fear or ego? It's almost like there's a constant battle between our higher aspirations and our momentary impulses. Have you ever stopped to notice how you feel when these thoughts come? True spiritual guidance more often leaves you with a sense of peace, a sort of inner knowing. But let's be honest, how many times have our own thoughts left us feeling more anxious or stressed? It's like trying to tune in to a peaceful radio frequency while being bombarded with static noise. Now, to those repeating patterns, those messages that keep coming back in different forms, it's like the universe has set its playlist on repeat until we finally pay attention. Our own thoughts, on the other hand, they're more fickle, changing tunes with every shift in our mood or circumstance. Then there's the whole world of synchronicities, those little signs and coincidences that seem to echo what we're feeling inside. It's almost as if the universe is giving us a nudge, saying, "Hey, pay attention to this." But personal thoughts, on the other hand, rarely come with such an external chorus of confirmation. Differentiating those messages will require practice and patience, especially as their voices are often very subtle. But what can we do to help turn down the volume to receive clearer signs? Well, let's not underestimate the power of stillness, meditation, and mindfulness. They are not just trendy practices. They're like clearing the fog off a window. The quieter the mind, the clearer the messages from beyond can get through. But how often do we find ourselves caught in the hustle and bustle, too busy to listen to that quiet voice inside? Sometimes we need an additional amplifier. Could this also be the time to think about using tools like tarot card, pendulums, or crystals? They're not just random objects. They can serve as a bridge, providing focus, and an external perspective that's often missing in our internal deliberations. These tools, in their unique way, act as a sounding board. It's like calling a friend to help decipher a cryptic text message. And speaking of friends, what about seeking advice from someone who's walked this path before? Sometimes, talking to a spiritual mentor or counselor is like having a guide in this labyrinth of internal dialogue. They can often shine a light on whether what we're experiencing is a product of our own psyche or something more profound. So, really, when you think about it, Isn't this whole process a fascinating journey into self-awareness? Whether it's our thoughts or some higher wisdom, the journey to understanding these messages is as revealing as the messages themselves. It's like we're detectives in our own spiritual mysteries, piecing together clues from both our internal world and the universe at large. Isn't it inspiring how seeking these answers not only connects us with the potential guidance from beyond, but also deepens our understanding of ourselves? That's it for today's video. I hope you found it thought-provoking. Thanks for watching. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell to get notified of our latest content. Until next time, stay connected, keep exploring, and remember, every step on your journey is an opportunity for growth and deeper understanding.